liked about that movie too was how they said that World War III is gonna happen. It's not gonna be like oil struggle or like a gold struggle. It's gonna be a fight for technology, and that's what's gonna start World War III.
Whoa.
TikTok might be that catalyst.
He was the person in the room with Michael Jackson when the ambulance came. Like, it's pretty suspicious.
I thought he was killed too. You heard Cat Williams?
What'd he say?
See, he was saying something like, they said he was a drug addict. The whole thing about Michael Jackson is suspicious. How he was dying. He even said they were going to kill me. They said the last tour was called "This Is It." Oh. He said black people don't say that.
We watched this get murdered right in front of our own motherfucking face. And the nigga knew it was finna happen. He told us, and we didn't know. He named his last tour, "This Is It."
We party in Ibiza. She my soul just like a sneaker. You know just what I mean. You know just what I mean. I love her as my feature.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast where you get to tune in and get a glimpse of the guys. My name is Luciano.
Ty.
Oh, Yeti.
And we are GG
TTTY
Podcast. GG Podcast. Bringing you another episode here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the last few episodes and our wine event. Let's get into some questions right off the bat. You know, we're not messing around here.
We're not.
We're just giving you the fucking juice. First question here. What do you guys think about the whole Diddy situation?
Pedophile.
And
we got one for pedophile going once, going twice.
Winner.
Why did he say it like that?
Because he is. Like, it's a known fact in the industry, I think. From what I hear from different stories, Snapchat. It's been a trending topic too ever since Cat Williams came out with it. Now a lot more people are feeling a little more comfortable with exposing it.
It was coming before that.
There was shit, yeah. There was definitely.
What's her name?
Candace?
Cassie?
Cassie, yeah, no, it is Cassidy.
Yeah, she did a whole thing on him.
But no one was hearing him though.
No, like I mean, I thought people heard it. That thing was on. The whole lawsuit was on Twitter. That's because you mess with TikTok too damn much. Get your ass on Twitter. Keep up with the trends.
I should.
But anyways, yeah,
I am the trend.
He's a sick individual. Very sick.
Yeah, he is.
Have you heard some of the things that he does?
But that's like, it's alleged, you know? It's not
this
confirmed.
Many lawsuits.
There are a lot of lawsuits.
The way that he paid Cassie for whatever money she asked for really fast. You wouldn't think that is suspicious.
Very, very suspicious.
Also, I hear like a lot of people, they're like, don't go to Diddy's parties.
Really?
Don't go to Diddy's parties. One, because he opens the door and he's already butt-ass naked.
That's crazy.
Like, he opens the door butt-ass naked. He's like, yo, welcome to my house.
That's OD.
Where did you hear that from? TikTok?
No, Cat Williams. His old bodyguard. Who else said that?
Cat Williams didn't say that. Cat Williams just said, you gotta tell him no, because Diddy want to party. That's his exact words or something.
All right, but still, that part. But there was another person along with his old security guard. And they were like, Diddy opens the door when you go to his house, butt ass naked.
Wow. That's different.
I know did you guys see the clip of him and Justin Bieber like not a couple, but at least like 5-6 years ago?
Where he's studio. Like on top of him? Like
what?
Like grabbing him?
No. They were like in the studio and Diddy was like, how come you don't come around no more? We don't hang out like how we used to. And Justin Bieber's mad uncomfortable. He's like, well, you never like hit me and like I don't know, like It's bad, bro.
That's very suspicious.
Pedophile.
Yeah, dude. Justin was young.
The stuff I want to say about it, I can't say about it.
Because they're going to kill you.
No,
Oh.
just vulgar stuff that I don't need to get into.
Did you hear about like him paying this security guard that was around the death of Michael Jackson? Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, it's like all the evidence is out there. Just like this journalist just put out all the stuff on like, let's look back on everything. All right, guys. And then he just goes on a tangent with like, so Muhammad is like the head of his security, Diddy security or whatever. And supposedly, I think that's his name, Muhammad. He was also the head of security for Michael Jackson. But if you go deeper, he was only the security for a few months.
Yeah.
And he didn't have any licensing or anything. He just got his bachelor's degree in like science or something. And like there's no connection of him just being like an actual security guard.
Yeah.
And with his degree in biochemical whatever, Michael Jackson was taking a lot of pills.
Yeah.
And he was the person in the room with Michael Jackson when the ambulance came. Like, it's pretty suspicious.
Are you talking about his doctor? Or...
No, the
I
security
have a
guard.
different theory on that. I thought he
Security
was
guard.
killed too.
Yeah.
I thought he was... No, I know he's killed.
You heard Cat Williams?
What'd he say?
See, you gotta watch the stand up. I can't remember what stand up it was, but I watched the whole thing. He's a genius. He's really a genius of comedy. But anyways, he was saying something like, they said he was a drug addict. The whole thing about Michael Jackson is suspicious. How he was dying. He even said they were gonna kill me. They said the last tour was called "This Is It."
Oh.
He said black people don't say that. He said they claimed he was a drug addict. Then niggas found out his drug was sleep. He said he was in a coma till he woke up out the coma. He was like, I don't know if you guys know anything, but you're not supposed to just wake up out the coma.
Yeah.
And then inject yourself with the stuff and went back into the coma. It was like the whole stand-up was mad funny. He's like, that don't even sound right.
Nah, the thing with
So I'm
that...
sure he don't sleep naturally. He said, go back to sleep. Yo, he's a comedy, bro. Please, I'm gonna send you the clip. All right, but that shit is so funny.
Understand, white people, no story ends with coma, but certainly no story starts with coma. They started this story off with coma. I don't know how he would sleep. I'm sure he don't sleep regular, but I'm sure he was...
Gotta watch the whole stand.
The thing with what you were saying, I thought it was just Michael and his doctor in the room at the time. So I didn't even know if there was a security guard in the room.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in there. Which is
But
crazy.
I know the doctor got fucking fucked.
Yeah, he got fucked over crazy.
Good for his ass though. Yeah.
That's what I guess.
Like
Might
he
have been
got-
paid out something crazy. Because the security guard is now a millionaire owning his own company or whatever. And it's like all of his stuff is just like, it seems like they're money laundering, I don't know, so many things. And he doesn't have any like associates or like, bro, it's so weird. Like the evidence all there. There's this, he's on TikTok actually. I'll try to find him again. He's really good at like being in depth with everything. And what's her name? The Candace.
Yeah, I know
She
you're talking
even brought him up because of how much evidence was behind all that stuff. And she was like, I'm scared to even talk about this. And I'm only going to talk about it once. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like, which is crazy.
I forgot her name. Candace.
Because a bomb will be under your car, like he did to Frank Ocean.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh, you don't know that?
No.
You should
Frank
look it
Ocean?
up. I don't know the story exactly, but you should look it up.
So do you guys think there's like some evil shit going on in Hollywood?
What?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
People in power don't want to lose power.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that.
Anyone that has that much money, that much power, had to do some sick stuff to get that much power and to maintain that much power. Because there's no way you get that much power and money without doing some sick shit.
Yeah.
And that much money, even if you're just a great businessman, you got to basically mess over somebody.
Yeah.
The employees either don't get paid enough, the quality of food or whatever you're doing, it may not be good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
Or making shady deals.
Shady deals.
Human trafficking type shit. That's another conspiracy theory.
I don't even know these are conspiracy theories.
Well, that's real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not proven yet. But like people
proven.
like Jeffrey Epstein, that type of shit.
So that's proof.
Proof. Yeah.
It's proof for them.
What's not proven?
What's not proven?
No, I'm
Who's
saying it's
been there?
it's proof for him. I mean, but like everyone else that's like
Oh yeah.
on the guest list, apparently they don't have enough sustainable evidence to charge them.
Is that what they say?
Yeah. Or else they'd all be in jail now.
I don't think it works like that.
No.
No. I think they know who's been there.
Maybe the judges have been there.
Probably.
It's tragic. It's tragic.
But there's also like
People in power also help other people in power stay in power.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are people that get invited to it that don't even know about all that stuff either. And they just, that's how they get you, you know, that's how they can blackmail you because you're in the vicinity, in the area. All they have to do is just set up cameras here and there, bada bing. And then you're around the people.
Facility.
Yeah.
What's the
Boom.
word I'm looking for?
You're
Affiliated with.
affiliated, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, you literally just can get blackmailed and boom. Now they control you.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that's so insane how that business works. That's what they do with the politicians as well and all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. And the I'm so happy you said that too, because there's so many politicians corrupt and like you said, they're just trying to keep their power.
What do you think about that TikTok ban as well with the Senate?
TikTok, man?
Yeah, you guys know?
I don't have TikTok, so.
Yeah, so they're the Congress is putting a bill to ban TikTok from the U.S.
But why?
because of TikTok is owned with worldwide investors, and then 20% of it is a tech company located, I think, in China, and it's called something Byte, and they own like 20% because of the tech they put in, the algorithms, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But what the US is trying to do is force them to sell their whole entire company to an American entity where they can have the data all there and controlled to make sure, like, you know, it's not a communist type of thing where, you know, that percentage that's owned, you know, where all that tech stuff, they don't want it to be like a thing where it's like, oh, they can send all the information of Americans to China, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what they're saying. That's why they want, you know, it banned. But essentially, it's just, at the end of the day, they want to make money because they're not making as much money from TikTok or whatever. But TikTok is helping a lot of American businesses, which helps with a lot of taxes and stuff like that. So I don't get why they want to do that. But I keep like digging a lot of things, and it could end up with just like people buying people and trying to like
People buy people.
yeah people
Slavery again?
no so like
Sounds like what?
so
Sounds like what?
Slavery.
yeah people buying people off type of stuff.
You mean like buying people out, or actually buying people?
No, like when you okay, so let's say if I gave you money to like put in a vote to ban it, I bought you off pretty much.
Oh,
you
so
basically-
rigged it.
They're kind of like bribing.
Yeah.
Bribing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
Buying
better
people
word.
sounds crazy.
Bribe. That's probably what I wanted to say. Bribing, and I said bribing. You know. Yeah, I messed that one up. But bribing people definitely is a
That's a
big
big
thing,
chunk.
and they you can actually see like receipts. Like if dude, there's so much shit that like so much evidence that leads to this because there's a own thing, and they bought they gave some of the senators or the congressmen like 16,000 like to one person, a few more thousand here, and it's like adding on all this stuff, and it's because they also don't want TikTok either because it helps Meta, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all this other companies that are American. Yeah, because they have all investments in those stocks. So it boosts their stocks.
Yeah.
And it's like, at the end of the day, bro, they just want money. And the people right now on TikTok are pissed off and just like really like starting to push out the note where like, okay, we're not going to fucking vote this person anymore because he voted against TikTok. And like, dude, a lot of like politicians are losing so much like support. Yeah, they're losing so much support.
Damn.
And I love how united everyone is. Like
That's because
against
social media can
the
do that for you.
politicians. It's great. And what do you guys think about that? Like the U.S. trying to ban something where you have access to a lot of information.
I think, what's crazy? I'm going to take it a step farther. I don't even think TikTok's the biggest deal. Do you see who's going on the board of directors of the ChatGPT?
Oh, CIA members, right?
CIA members, a lot of certain type of people on that
Yeah.
Like
board of
elite
directors.
Elite people or
Elite people.
A-list celebrities type shit?
No. Like,
Elite.
no. I can't say the word.
Like,
Oh.
Bleep. Anyways, so ChatGPT is supposed to be a non-profit, free, not free if you get ChatGPT Plus, but you know what I'm saying, non-profit way to get quick answers and all that.
Yeah.
From without actually doing any research, and the answers are supposed to be true. So now you got a few corrupt people on the board of directors. You think they're just gonna let all the truth come out on ChatGPT with no effort?
ooh, damn,
Crazy, bro.
trying to fucking control us, bro. Trying to control everything.
They are.
Like trying to force the people to think about it this way and not get too much information from this. It's so weird, bro.
It's like they only show one side of the story.
Yeah,
in a
they want
sense.
you for their benefit.
Exactly.
Hey, that's why you gotta read books and actually research stuff.
Yeah,
Because
Now
eventually all this stuff is going to be, how you say, censored in a way. You won't know it's censored.
Or biased.
Even Google or anything, it just shows you what you want to see,
Yeah.
yeah.
just for you to keep using it and you to click on stuff more. Because if I looked up something like, I don't know, it's the Earth's flat, and I looked up a lot of stuff and I believe the Earth is flat, and I looked up a lot of stuff prior to the Earth is flat, guess what's going to pop up? The Earth is damn flat.
Makes sense though. Also,
Is that a Coca-Cola?
Yeah, bro. I needed some sugar in that.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
at least get a Sprite.
Coca-Cola? That's
Hey, man. It's a free country. America.
Not for long.
No, it's always been this way. It's just magnetized because we got social media, but it always been this way. Privacy was never a real thing since the Snowman. What's his name? Edward. Whatever.
Snowfall.
No.
That show.
Edward's.
You know who I'm
I
talking
think it's Edward
Snowpiercer.
Snow.
I thought. All right, whatever. Edward Snow.
I think so.
Yeah, it was Edward Snow.
Ever since I watched that documentary and read up on it and how true it is,
Yeah.
I don't believe it. If you have a phone, a TV, a microphone, a radio, I don't believe you got any privacy. To be completely free, you have to live in the sticks of the woods
Yeah.
by yourself.
Off the grid.
You know what I really liked about that movie too was how they said that World War III is gonna happen. It's not gonna be like oil struggle or like a gold struggle. It's gonna be a fight for technology, and that's what's gonna start World War III.
Whoa.
TikTok might be that catalyst.
No, I don't think so.
No, because that's more of an American thing right now. So it'd be like more of a civil war, I guess.
But TikTok
America
is,
versus the government.
but no, TikTok is was made in China.
But the TikTok is used everywhere around the world, even if
Yeah,
they ban it
That's
in
what I'm
America.
saying. So like the struggle that America wants to get that power from other countries, that might start.
No, I see what you're saying, but I don't think TikTok will be that catalyst. I don't even think it will get passed.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so, because it still has to go to the Senate, I think, or something like that.
It's just proposed on the table. Like a lot
Yeah.
of things are proposed on the table. I'm sure slavery was proposed on somebody's table. It's just under a bunch of, white papers.
Yeah, I don't think it'll get like that far, because they actually have to go through a court of law and everything now, which
Takes
at
a
the end
while.
of the day, it's freedom of speech and stuff like that. Like any company can do that, unless you're not, bro. All
But-
these other American companies, bro, they can fuck with all our data and everything, and they
So
even.
I'm saying, it's nothing
like,
free.
what's the point? Like, what are you doing?
Pushing this
But
far.
it's because we signed that thing and when we first start. It says like
agree.
privacy
Yeah,
agreements
agree.
and stuff. No one's gonna read it.
Nah,
Even if you
there.
did read it, you can't say no, or you can't use
Yeah,
your phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's
100%.
fucked up.
I did read it one time. I read the whole thing.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
You understood,
what's
did
it
you understand
entail?
it all?
Huh?
You understood it all?
I can't say I understood it all for what it was, but I understood pieces and chunks.
Yeah.
And like, it's a lot of it's not anything crazy. Like, it comes with having a phone,
Yeah.
but the privacy thing and be able to hear your voice, and that's all in there. And, but also, you don't click agree and continue. You can't use your phone, so
Yeah.
it's not like you could just say no. I don't agree with what you're saying.
True. Damn.
Also, what I do too is like whenever it says like do you allow this app to track other?
Apps.
I always press don't allow,
yeah.
because that's how they know from like Instagram to TikTok the type of material that you watch, and they like link it together somehow, some way.
Yeah.
So I like to not do that at all.
Yeah.
I don't even do my
like
face
that.
recognition either.
From Apple.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. That's just.
I know they got me. They got me.
You got an
They
iPhone.
got you from the camera already, just looking through. Like,
If you got an iPhone 14, you might as well just get the face recognition to open your phone fast.
yeah.
Every time I gotta use the password because I'm like superstitious about that shit. But I know like at the end of the day they still have access.
They
somehow.
can get your face from the camera down the street.
Yeah.
Through CCTV or something. But also, speaking of TikTok, remember, I don't know if you guys know, but the Universal Studios, like records, took off all the music from TikTok recently as well. Which
I
is
didn't even know
weird.
that.
Which is weird because they took it off, and then as soon as they took it off, they started banning TikTok.
Exactly.
And it's like everything's all
You see, like it's.
getting connected, I feel, dude.
I think with that, like, I think the initial contract was for Universal or TikTok had to pay Universal a certain amount of money. But now TikTok is making way more than what Universal projected, and now Universal wanted the money that is getting streamed from the songs that they own and everything, but they don't. TikTok does not have to anymore because they already bought out their contract or whatever, whatnot. So Universal pulled all their music, and now if you're an independent artist like myself,
Yeah.
it
It's a
just
time.
creates a lot more opportunities
time.
for people that trying to get their music out there and stuff. So I think it's good.
Yeah.
But it just kind of stinks to not be able to hear like good songs that you hear through
Drake
Universal
or
and
something.
shit. Yeah.
Especially
I just thought
Drake.
it was funny because you know Universal Studios probably doesn't pay all their artists equally.
Hell
So
no.
now, so now
no.
that they did it, someone did it to them.
they're petty now.
Yeah.
They're petty.
It's crazy, bro.
Different, yo. That would never happen back then either.
Well, that transitions into the next question about how music is
Yeah.
changing, or not changing, has changed. Like, what's the difference from music then and now? And why is I feel like rap is kind of slowing down right now, or hip hop.
I feel like a lot of music is just slowing down. Mainstream music itself is just slowing down.
Yeah.
I think it's social media.
You think
I
so?
think that's the biggest thing. It's causing too many trends, and with those trends, they get
follow the
popular
trends.
and then they die. You know, there's not that much timeless music being portrayed by the mainstream media. So
I don't know. I feel like social media is good and bad, but I do feel since you see social media and go to the trends point, I feel like people just follow trends instead of finding their own sound. So now everyone sounds alike. And that's why the trends die, because it's not like you sound the same, you sound the same, you sound the same. Now everyone sounds the same. Now you guys are all boring, so now that trend's dead.
yeah, exactly. Yep.
Like back then, 50 Cent, someone, I don't know, I must have read this on some social media, but they had a good point. They were like, 50 Cent didn't sound like Jay-Z. Jay-Z didn't sound like Eminem. Eminem didn't sound like Nelly. Nelly didn't sound like all these, whatever artists at the time back then. I feel like music was just so much more authentic and creative.
Yeah.
I feel people lied a lot less. And even if they did, I didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel it. And I feel like I'm going farther and farther and farther back. I'm not looking in the present for music. I'm going farther and farther. Like, we were just listening to it. It's Candy. I listen to old soul pop songs.
So good, bro.
From the 70s, 80s, and 90s before I listened to...
Today's Ice Spice.
I don't have one Ice
neither.
Spice song on my phone.
I do.
Is it the
Shake It Like
you
Joey?
the fart?
Oh yeah, that one.
I'm not no regular artist.
It was you think you shit?
You're not even a fart.
Gra.
That's bad lyrics.
That be going hard. Gra. That's just heat, man. That's just heat.
Can't lie. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
It's garbage.
I think I just do it for the bents.
I think creativity is just not.
The same.
It's just not the same.
No.
I don't know if people are getting stupider or
They're
less
trying to make
creative, or they're just trying to be the same person, which is like hilarious to me because I feel like the guys that don't sound the same are actually the ones that are still here. Like, I can't say J. Cole sounds like any of these new guys. I can't say. I mean, Drake has the ability to, but his core music of his singing and
He
Yeah.
made his own shit.
I don't
in the beginning.
think he sounds like any of, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar still, if Kendrick decided to drop a surprise album, he will have 400,000, 300,000 sold.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like the top guys Future don't sound, Future created a lot of what sounds like him, but
Yeah.
Future didn't sound like, he has 1,000 flows. Like, he don't sound the same. Lil Baby, I think he's going to fall off in the next 2 years.
I think he's already fallen off. I
Low
think
key.
he might have hit his
Peak.
peak.
Low-key.
I think 2021 type shit.
Low-key.
He did the World Cup though recently, didn't he?
We did the world. Why did they?
Yeah, he
get-
performed at the World Cup. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Well, people are still listening to him.
Got a
He's
billion
still
views
doing
on that bad boy.
it. Jeez. All right, maybe I'm capping a little bit, but he sounds exactly like most of these other guys.
Also, what it is too is the ability to switch up your style.
Yeah.
But I just feel like this comes from being creative.
Yeah.
And only few
XX
guys can do
Tentacion.
that.
Remember XX Tentacion?
He
switched up his
I
style,
thought Pop Smoke was going to be another one of those guys because he was showing he could do the party stuff, but then he showed he had some versatility. He can do a little other things too. So and his voice was just naturally unique. Like no one's gonna ever sound like him again, because
But now everyone's
no one
trying to
has
sound
that.
like him.
Everyone's
Yeah.
trying to, but no
Yeah.
one has that. Like just like Future, like no, you can't copy what he did. You can't copy what Pop Smoke did. His voice was just too unique. The way he was saying stuff was just too unique.
Yeah.
It's funny you said that too, because there's a video that said Future gets his flows from nursery rhymes.
I don't know how true that is.
He was saying he got his flows from nursery rhymes. Like, I don't know exactly what's
wild though. He'll switch up a flow, 26 different flows in one song, and hit every possible pocket you can think of. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, these guys are just so different. Like the top of the game, they don't sound like anyone else. Everyone else is below that tier because they sound like Lil Durk. He's never gonna get to a J. Cole outreach or a Drake outreach.
I think Lil Durk has his own sound though.
He has his own sound a little bit, but I can argue Polo G sound just like Lil Durk in some songs. Or I can argue especially his drill stuff.
Yeah.
People sound like Lil Durk. I can. Now when he's sing rapping, I don't even like when he sing raps 95% of the time.
Who, Durk?
Yeah, I don't.
Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller, to me, Tory Lanez, Bryson Tiller all came after Drake. So they're never going to reach because Drake set that trend of sing rapping in a certain way.
Yeah.
I think certain guys try to follow, and they won't ever be as big as what that is.
True.
So until someone creates their own lane, like really creates their own lane, they won't ever reach the pinnacles of like who we think is the top guys.
Yeah.
They're just going to hover at this level and then fall off.
Just plateau for a long time. Boom.
I don't know. I feel like Bryson set that standard his first album.
The
but
Trap
just
Soul was
didn't-
amazing.
Man, he was
But
tough.
just everything else after that just didn't hit. Like
no,
Trap Soul.
not the
I
same.
liked his anniversary album. I did.
It was good.
But
it
Trap
was
Soul was his.
it was just too good. His Trap Soul was
He
just
should've-
too good of a first
What-
album.
What about that single, Whatever
People
She
thought he was
Want?
going to be him.
What you want?
Whatever,
She Want.
It's
I
not
don't
about
even
take
know
up.
if I-
Yeah.
No, that's a great song,
it's a
but
great
it's not
song.
going. It's not.
It's like,
No, like
it's not a timeless song.
you would have
Yeah.
to put him like how Drake did it, how J. Cole did. You would have to put these albums that is a little bit. Since Trap Soul is a classic, you would have to put out a classic or a little bit below a classic to be like, oh, he's still here.
Yeah.
He put out a classic and put out a stunker.
Yeah.
Threw me off.
And then his one after that, I forget which one.
I don't know what that one is. I thought no, there was
Anniversaries after
there's
Trap
True
Soul.
to Self.
Yeah. True to Self was his third one. That was okay.
True to Self was after.
Trap Soul?
Yeah,
Was that the second one?
yeah,
And then Anniversary was third?
yeah. I don't even know that was the album. Though. I thought that was
Just a single?
I don't know. I thought Anniversary. It could have been an album.
Yeah.
I liked Anniversary though. I thought if Anniversary was the second album and Trap Soul was the third album, his build up would have been crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we'd have
he
some
started
momentum
off
going.
firing, which is the right way to go. But you gotta keep
Keep it up.
You just got to get better at that point.
exactly.
He should have done Lauryn Hill, honestly. Just dropped that one album and then
and never
just.
came back.
Yeah.
Definitely, old music is superior than the present.
God, yeah.
100%.
Say that with A Boogie. Artist, and what's the other? His first two albums was legit.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people love Diddy Boogie, actually.
Oh, yeah, dude.
about you.
He's got his own sound. I think he's got his own sound, definitely.
All right, we'll end it off there. Still think about you guys, and I hope you guys subscribe. Make sure to like, comment, all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. That sounded like you farted.
Maybe I did.
She not
maybe I
already artist.
All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.
Yeah.
If I told you I don't wanna know you, would that hurt you? Would you cry?